So Jeff,
Yeah.
I recently had the experience of getting to feel old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Feeling like an old geezer these days?
Oh yeah. So I bought some vinyl records
Oh, okay.
from a label called Asian Man Records,
Uh-huh.
and so I signed up for their newsletter. Just
Yeah.
like, why not keep tabs on what's going on?
Right.
And they sent me this letter saying like, Asian Man Records signed Sacramento's Dog Party to a record deal.
Okay.
I was like, oh, hey, I never heard of those guys.
Yeah.
So I looked them up, and it's this two-piece rock band, like sisters.
Okay.
One plays guitar and one plays
Yeah.
drums. And the guitarist is 17, and the drummer was 14.
What?
And I was like, and they were like going to go on this big U.S. tour,
Yeah.
and they were playing a show in Sacramento.
Okay.
I was like, well, since they're on Asian Man Records, a label I know, a
Yeah.
label I trust,
Right.
a label that has been the stepping stone and helped like boost the careers of like Alkaline Trio and the Lawrence Arms, which are kind of like big names in the
Oh.
punk rock community.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I think I have that day off. I think I'll go to this show.
Right, yeah.
So I go down there, and it's at this pizzeria where you open the closet door and there's a stage.
Oh, wow.
But some like big hometown show before a tour,
Yeah.
like, expecting it to be packed.
Right.
Get in there. Not too many people there at the moment,
Okay.
but as soon as I get in there, I kind of like walk to the back because it was before the show started.
Oh, yeah.
A little 5-year-old girl like runs up and then just throws up right in front of my feet.
What? What? Why? What happened?
I guess bad pizza or something.
Oh, man.
So I was like, oh, great. It kind of took a step back, and then more people started coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around, and I start to notice the age differences.
No.
And so there's like old people,
Yeah.
like grandparents.
Okay.
Then you have like the mothers with their kids
Yeah.
that throw up on strangers. High school kids,
Uh-huh.
and then me.
So you represented a very specific age set.
Yeah, 18 to 25 apparently. And so the first band plays, and they're fun, but
Yeah.
there's nothing to write home about. Mm-hmm. So then Dog Party hits the stage.
Yeah.
They start playing their songs, get my toe tapping.
Uh-huh.
In between songs, like stop, and then the guitarist or the drummer was like, so today was the last day of the high school for the year. And everyone's like, I was like, I haven't been in high school for a while. And then, they play a couple more songs. While they're playing, I'm thinking like, well, I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, I'm only like 9 years older than the drummer. Wait, nope. I'm only 11 years older than the drummer. And it was just so awkward. I don't think anyone was like, hey, who's that creepy guy standing in the back? So they play a few more of their songs, and the drummer's like, yeah, so we wrote this song while we were on tour in Europe last year. It's like, you toured Europe when you were 13? Well, fuck me, man.
Oh, man.
So they finish their set, and then there's that downtime in between bands.
Yeah.
And the guitarist and her boyfriend walk by me. And
Okay.
I'm no giant by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
But I just fucking towered these kids. It was really weird. And like, man, the age difference just caught up to me so quick. Because like, guitarist had braces, and then... So I bought a record, you gotta support
Yeah.
the scene. And as I'm leaving, the people at the restaurant bring out a birthday cake, and it has candles on it for someone turning like 67.
Oh, wow.
And they like light all the candles, and everyone starts singing happy birthday. So I have to like awkwardly walk past, like, oh yeah, good one. And then, so after feeling like an old creepy guy, like on the drive home, I just like, man, that guitarist looks so familiar.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't place it.
Yeah.
And then as I'm driving, it finally hits me.
Uh-huh.
There's this episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia
Yeah.
where the gang lets minors drink in their bar.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
they can supervise them.
Right.
And there's this part where they realize, before they agree to do it, where they realize everyone's like really young. Like, oh man, we got a young looking crowd here tonight. And Dennis goes, hey you, how old are you? And there's this girl with braces, and she goes, 21. He's like, that's it, turn the jukebox off. I was like, holy shit, that's what she looks like.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to try and splice that clip in there. But yeah, that was an interesting experience, feeling old.
Yeah. Well, you were just in the right age set to
Yeah.
It's not like you had any peers to feel like, oh, well, yeah, that's their age group and this is me. It's like either you're like a real adult,
Right.
or you are like a little kid.
I was like, yeah, I'm just checking out a high school band. Well, one's getting into high school.
Wow. So were you pretty, what was your strategy for watching the show? Were you like, were you really getting into it so you didn't seem too removed, or were you a little cautious so you didn't want to come off too strong?
Well, I was tapping my toe, nodding my head.
Yeah.
I was just like, when you look around, and there's like mostly high school kids and parents and grandparents.
Yeah.
You kind of can't help but stick out a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So that's my story about feeling old.
Man, well, now it's all downhill from here, man.
That's going to be a wrap.
All right.
Welcome to your nightmare, Joe with a teleporter. He makes the other guinea pigs look like Harry Potter. He doth deserve to be called the most nefarious G-pig. You won't even...
Let me grab my jetpack, I'm 1,000 miles away, so we can be together.